Solar power backers were shocked last week when California regulators unveiled a plan to restructure how residents get paid for investing thousands of dollars in rooftop solar panels.
Yeah, this is a disaster
Bernadette
for
Del
rooftop
Chiaro
solar,
is
for
the executive
consumers
director of
wanting
the California Solar and
reliable,
Storage
clean energy.
Association. She worries the proposed changes will crush the state's largest in the nation solar power industry.
It is an anti-solar and an anti-storage. This is an anti-clean energy, anti-solar business. This is the opposite direction California should be going.
The California Public Utilities Commission proposal slashes the price rooftop solar owners get for electricity they sell back to the grid. The value of electricity produced will be cut by 80%, while the retail price of electricity remains unchanged. The 204-page proposal also calls for steep monthly grid connection fees for residents with rooftop solar. A typical San Diego household will pay about $64 a month and then pay existing retail rates for power when they buy after the sun sets.
This outcome is very unfortunate and very much on the side of the investor-owned utilities.
Matt Vasilakis is a member of the San Diego-based Climate Action Campaign. He welcomed the help the proposal sets aside for low-income residents. There's a fund to help pay for installation, and those customers would avoid the steep grid connection fees. Rules for businesses remain unchanged. Vasilakis says California's previous net energy metering plans got it right. They allowed the state's solar industry to exceed expectations for growth. California's Energy Office says solar currently generates about 15% of the state's power.
It's very important for us to understand that subsidy has resulted in over 1 million rooftop solar installations in our communities, which is helping us build climate resilient clean energy systems that can withstand ever more frequent climate disasters.
Utility-funded groups like Affordable Solar for All hailed the CPUC ruling, saying it doesn't burden non-solar utility customers with the cost of the solar subsidy. San Diego Gas and Electric has remained quiet on the issue. A company spokesman told KPBS they will not comment before the CPUC makes a decision because the issue is too sensitive. That is not the case for pro-solar groups who delivered a huge stack of public comments to state officials in Sacramento earlier this month. The Solar Rights Alliance's Dave Rosenfeld says there is still lobbying to be done because the rules have not yet been finalized.
There's over 600 nonprofit organizations and community leaders and elected officials in the school districts and entire municipalities that have written letters and passed resolutions and sent that to the CPUC, again saying keep rooftop solar growing. Don't penalize anyone for putting solar panels on their rooftops. In this case, the CPUC clearly didn't listen to that.
The lobbying effort is made tougher because the CPUC is in flux. The regulatory panel has a new president after an unexpected resignation last month, and another member is leaving to join the Environmental Protection Agency. That's why solar advocates are focusing their lobbying energy on California Governor Gavin Newsom.
Even though this is a decision by the CPUC, this is a governor that has said that he is very concerned about rate hikes, about blackouts, about air pollution and climate change. And this directly will hamper all of our efforts to address those things.
The CPUC votes on the rules in late January. If they pass the measure, it would take effect in May. But with uncertainty about whether the panel will be fully staffed for the vote, regulators could also vote to postpone a decision. Erik Anderson, KPBS News.